Good evening once again, everyone. I guess y'all wonder what the heck's going on with my recording situation. Well, on my last video that I just made on another phone, I don't even know if it's gonna upload or not, but it cut off suddenly. And I'm still thinking I'm recording, but the darn thing had cut off. But I think, let's see, it looks, yes, still, let me see if I can pick it up. If I touch something, it goes. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's uploading right there on this other phone. But I don't know if it's because I didn't have enough storage or that if I clicked onto something that caused it to stop recording or what the situation is, because they didn't tell me anything. They didn't say anything about I didn't have enough storage or anything, because I was showing you my plant. This is almost the very end of the plant. I think the video. I don't know if I was telling you. I forgot what I was saying on that. I should have played it back before I started another video. But I just came up here to let you know what had happened. And I wanted to make sure I showed you my plant. See how where is the plant? There is the plant. See how it has grown? Let's see. I hope you're seeing it. Ah, man. I am such a horrible photographer. I'm hoping you see it. That bad boy is growing up a storm, I'm telling you. It is just showing out over here. And I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I got it back on and everything. And that's why I was showing you the plant. And then I was saying something else. I forgot what else I was saying that I thought was important. I forgot it by now. But like I said, if I had waited, I would have known. And I'm getting ready to make me some din. Ah, brother. Well, not actually. My dinner is already ready, but I just got to heat it up. I'm going to put it in the slow cooker so it can heat up for about this is 6 o'clock. I probably eat about 7 o'clock. Brother. So I just came up here. I'm not going to hold y'all the sign at all. I don't even know. Will this, maybe I should stay up here a little longer because I don't think that, unless I put it in the shorts. This ain't worth putting in no short, though. But anyway, it's always good to talk to you anyway, regardless of whether, it's still uploading. Yeah, it's still going. So far, so good. And I got 74% charge. So this is my old phone. Remember the one I told you the little tray is broken off inside of it? Well, the little tray is still broken off and still inside of it. But when my daughter was over here trying to hook up my cameras, because I hadn't had my cameras actually hooked up until, they were hooked up, but they weren't connected to my phone like they should have been. But they were still out there and everything. I could still see what's going on. And she said, well, try to see if it'll upload, because I was telling her it was hooked up to that phone. And I hadn't tried to upload that phone in a long time. I said, okay. And it took a long time before it started to upload. I said, it's not uploading. I don't even see that little lightning bolt, whatever that thing is. And so I kept it plugged up. She said, just keep it plugged up for a while to see. All of a sudden, I hit it or done something to it. I did something. And it looked like to me, that's when it came on, the circle came on. And then it showed me that it was starting to upload. I said, wow. And it uploaded enough for her to get, the phone situation and get me all back and signed up and everything. I said, ain't that crazy? Because I was thinking that I don't know if you remember the situation or not, but that phone, when I had broke that piece off in there, which is still in there, like I said, it's broken off. And then I told you how the phone looked like it was downloading. The screen had turned blue and it said it's downloaded. And I was like scared the phone was going to blow up, and I took the phone in the bathroom. That's the phone. That's the one. The one I just got through recording on. And I think that phone might still be a little sick. You know what I mean? It ain't quite well yet. As a matter of fact, I was going to take it up there to the Fix-It store right up there on Dixwell Avenue. Not Dixwell. Whaley Avenue. You know the strip, the one I'm always talking about. Everything is in the line up there. Okay. I said I was going to take it up there tomorrow to see if they could doctor on it. I want to get that thing out of there. That's the one thing I wanted to do. And then, because I love to upload on that phone. I think the picture is much better than the one I'm on now. And that iPhone thing, I don't know why. You know, when I upload on that iPhone, I need more storage for one. But I can't figure out if I upload on an iPhone and if I delete it. You know how you delete your videos off your phone after you do it because they're on your computer and they're in your channel and everything. But no, if you delete from that phone, it'll delete the ones that I already uploaded to the computer. And then I was watching a guy on the YouTube, and he was telling you how to turn that stuff, some of that stuff off, which I haven't tried it yet. And if I didn't want to do something other, he said, all you got to do is use the cloud, I think it was. Or you take it and turn something off. I forgot. I got to look at him again. Because, you know, I think I lost a few videos behind that. Except the ones that I had that was in the phone for 30 days. The ones that had been in there for, you know, that I hadn't yet deleted off there from the 30 days. Because my granddaughter restored those for me. That was in there, you know, that 30-day period thing. I said, that's crazy. But in order for me to get more space on the phone, I emptied the trash. And then she restored it, you know, because you can restore it. I said, boy, I'm learning something over here today. But anyway, hopefully I get that situation straightened out. Go get this other one fixed. That way I'll have 3 phones that I can upload. Actually 4. But the other one doesn't have any storage on it. I got phones galore, y'all. I'm telling you. I've got this. This is the state phone. This is my phone, but it's got a cracked screen. But I can upload on this, but there's no storage. No storage. Because I done ran the storage out of that one. Ran the storage out of that one. And where the other phone at? I have another phone too. There's about 6 phones around here somewhere. But I don't see. I guess I must have them in my room or something. Because I don't see them. I even have a flip phone. My sisters asked me one time, said, well, how many phones do you have? I said, I have about 6 phones. You know, what do you do with your old phones? Because those phones are still good. There's nothing wrong with the phone. And matter of fact, I gave my daughter I wish I kept my track phone, like the first track phone. You know, looked something like a remote control, you know, the one you had to buy the minutes and all the airtime and all that kind of stuff on. I had a couple of those. Matter of fact, the first phone I got, my daughter she asked me what I wanted for Christmas or something. And I told her I wanted a phone. This was many, many years ago. And she bought me a track phone with minutes. And then after that, I think I had to buy the minutes or something like that. I forgot how that thing went. But anyway, I had that. And I gave it to my other daughter. She said she was going to sell it. And there was a place, I forgot how she did it, but she said there's a place that takes those phones, that take old phones. And I'd heard of a place that you had to mail it in or something like that, had to mail your old phones in. But she said no, she would take it somewhere. And so I guess she took it somewhere because I didn't care at the time. But then after that, I think I started saving my phones. I don't throw my phones away. I keep my phones. I got phones in the door in my room. Just like old watches. I got old watches. Watches with no batteries. Watches that work. Watches that don't work. I don't have no batteries in them. But I want me a new watch. I really do. Because I think a watch, not that we need a watch, because we got our phone has a time on it and everything like that. I want a watch because I think a watch makes a statement. Nice watch, a nice wristwatch on your wrist. It's part of being dressed. If you're in church, you don't want to pull your phone out and carry on, so you go, how much longer this preacher going to preach? What time are we getting out of here? And is my dinner ready in the pot? Is it still cooking? Is it going to be ready when I get out of here? This is when a watch comes in handy, y'all. You need a watch when you go to church, okay? And you don't want, for any reason at all, to get up and leave the service before the preacher finished preaching, until he dismisses you. But you want to, though. You want to get the heck out of there. You're like, oh my God, what are they going to talk about next? Your guts is growling, you're sleepy, you're hungry, your feet are hurting, you are miserable. You are sitting in church is miserable. That's probably just me, though. Because I think the last time I went to church, I was a sinner. Well, And where to go. I gotta go. It's a shame, y'all, but it's the truth. And the truth will set you free. I ain't pretending anything. I was married to a preacher. I think I told y'all about that, but I can tell you the whole story one day. I can't tell you right now, because I don't want to, put no damper on his parade. Oh, boy, heaven to Murgatroyd. Here come the giggles. I think it's because I'm a little nappy. I need a little nappy. I ain't been too long, woke up. Listen, my brother, I talked to my brother. He called me, because I had told him before about my sister-in-law. And so he, him and her, it was kind of close. And so he wants to come up. So he said if he comes, he'll be leaving, I think he said Tuesday or Wednesday, I think he said. Because, their service is on Thursday. So hopefully he comes. I haven't seen him in a long time. And I got these vegetables sitting out here on the table. I got to put that in that pot with actually the cube steaks, but I'm going to put them in a pot, make some gravy, and that's dinner. I have one egg. I was to make some cornbread. That's all I need, though. I got some Jiffy. If it ain't expired, I'll check and see. And that'll be dinner, y'all. And I ain't calling nobody because I'm not going to get involved in no long, drawn-out conversation tonight because I'm tired. And I just want, how that day comes when you just want to relax. You have talked so much until your mouth is sticky like, what you call dry. You got dry mouth. Just like that's why I was drinking water before when I was up here, because I got dry mouth. I think I got dry mouth when I was talking to my brother and his wife. And it's still kind of dry. But, y'all, like I said, I wasn't going to be up here long. And so I'm getting ready to close the video. And I'll talk to you again soon because I got to clear my throat now. I go with love. And I'll see you again soon.